Real Madrid beat Alaves 1-0 with a very, very boring half. Very boring, very predictable, slow build-up. Hold on. It's not Madrid. It's Barcelona, fam. Wallah, for a second, I thought I was watching Madrid. I thought I was watching my own team play. The way that first half went and the way that second half went, I swear to God, I thought I was watching Carlo ball. I thought I was watching Carlo Ancelotti ball. But no, it's Barcelona. Barcelona win 1-0 to close the gap to Real Madrid to 4 points. The lead was 7 points. Now it's 4 points. Listen, let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what happened. The players, to me, only 3 players stood out to me. Only 3 players really and truly stood out to me. And, of course, talk about anything else before we start. Don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, of course, comment your own thoughts about the game. Listen, this is the game. I'm going to be so real. Yeah, the first half wasn't really entertaining. The first half was very, very poor. It was very slow. Barcelona, I was kind of surprised. I was kind of very surprised because I thought Barca would come into this game with a complete different perception and say, you know what, Madrid draw points. We have to take advantage. We have to score 4, 5, 6 goals. I was kind of predicting after maybe 30 minutes was going to be a 3-0 to Barcelona. They had maybe only 2 chances of the first half. The chance where Lewa was inside the box, wide open, when Lamine Yamal was upset because he wanted to pass. And the highlight, really and truly, the highlight of the first half was Lamine Yamal going past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 players. He went past 7 players. Passed to Rafinha. Rafinha pretty much shot wide. But that first half performance was the only really 2 players that tried something was, of course, Lamine and Pedri. The second half, I think the changes which helped a lot of things was, of course, Casado going off. Frankie came on, and I think Frankie had a good second half. I think Frankie has done well coming off the bench over the past few games. And Eric Garcia coming on and Araujo, because the reason why Barcelona's build-up was very slow is because Barcelona rely a lot this season on the centre-back. They rely a lot on Kubasi and Inigo Martinez before Inigo got injured, because these 2 are the ones to build up the attack, which means the midfielders have less to do. When you have Araujo, that means Araujo is not really that elite ball play defender. And I think Hansi Flick realized there, listen, I need someone that's a bit more comfortable on the ball. Eric Garcia is a lot more comfortable and can pick a pass a lot better. That's why Araujo went out and Eric Garcia came on. And I think Barca from there, the second half, I think they progressed with the ball and they played a bit more quicker compared to the first half. They managed to get their goal, Pedri, with an elite pass over the top to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, he of course tried to volley it. It took a deflection, but great anticipation from Lewa to pretty much finish the goal. And from there wasn't really much to talk about in that whole game, because it was very boring. Like I said, it felt like I was watching Madrid, bro. It literally felt like I was watching Carlo ball, because Barcelona didn't really. They had, of course, control of the game. It wasn't like Alaves had chances. It wasn't like Alaves was dominating. It wasn't like Alaves could have scored an equalizer or could have scored 2 or 3 goals. Barca basically didn't play to the gear, didn't play to the high level that they are known for. It was very slow. I think Barca, the moment they scored, they were just happy to say, you know what? Maybe it's one of those games where 3 points matters more than anything else. Let's just take the 3 points and just move on, because we've got a game on Thursday against Valencia. And that's what it basically felt like. For me, the players that stepped up for me, there was 3 players. 3 players. I'm going to start with Kubasi. I'm going to take it in order. Kubasi, especially that second half. First half, he had nothing really much to do. He was very, it was a very slow first half. Alaves didn't really attack. The second half, towards the last of the 10 minutes, bro, that guy made about 3 crucial tackles. 3 crucial last-ditch tackles. Listen, I mean, what more do we have to say about Kubasi? Again, good performance, especially in that second half. With that, he had 2 good blocks as well, to be fair, towards the end as well. Another person which I'm talking about is Pedri. Pedri, like I said here, 0 goals, 0 assists. But as I've been saying, not just this season, but from last season, if you guys have been watching my content, Pedri should not be judged on stats. I mean, today's performance, every attack started from Pedri. That second half, he was important in pretty much most of the chances. The goal itself started from his pass. He had about 2 other passes, which, let me see if he's got any chances created here. 2 chances created. He was elite. He was elite in the build-up. He was the only really midfielder that tried something. But last but not least, Lamine Yamal. Mamma mia. Lamine Yamal has completed the most dribbles, 10 dribbles. And let me just tell you one thing right now. Out of those 10 dribbles, one of them, 7 dribbles came in one play. 7 of them came in one play when he went past. Yo, it really reminded me when he passed to Rafinha. It reminded me of, if you guys remember, Neymar. Who remembers when Neymar did, I think 3 years ago, when Neymar went past 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the back heel assist to Mbappe, and Mbappe missed. Literally reminded me of that, where he went past 7 players, and the way he goes is so easy, bro. The way he glides on the ball, so effortlessly, bro, so smooth. And he did it more than once. There was another I think in the second half where he went past 2 players, but then got tackled. Won the most duels. Look at this. He won 14 duels. Won 14 duels. I mean, yo, what a performance from Lamine Yamal. And this is what happens now. This is what happens, I think. For Barcelona, I think them men are looking at this game and say, you know what? The most important thing is not the actual result. I think it's more... Because if you look at it, look at this. 2 defeats, the Leganes, the Atleti, the back-to-back defeats, which hurt them massively. So for them, they're looking at this saying, you know what? Forget the performance. Let's just get 3 points because of the fact Madrid lost. Whenever this season, Madrid has dropped points, Barcelona has dropped points. So they've never taken advantage of our mistakes. So now we have finally lost a game. A bad game, to be fair. We lost against Espanyol yesterday, as you guys know. Barcelona, for them, I think their main target and the main objective was to pick up 3 points, which they did. And now, this is what it's looking like. 4 points now, with about 16 games to go. 16 games to go. And the most interesting thing about Barcelona, and the reason why this game was massive for Barcelona, is next game, Barcelona is going away to Seville. That game is important. But this is the game. Real Madrid and Atleti. So for Barcelona, if they beat Seville, I'm sure every Barcelona fan will say, you know what, I don't care if we play the same way we played today, next game against Seville. Because next week is going to be a win-win situation either way. It's either going to be Barca's going to be tied on the same points as Atleti. It's either going to be Barca's going to be 1 point away from Madrid. It's either going to be Barca's going to be 2 points away from Madrid, 3 points away from Madrid. 2 points away from Atleti and 3 points away from Madrid. It's going to be a win-win situation even for Barcelona as long as they win. As long as they win. And that's it, really. I saw someone very quickly on Twitter just recently saying these kind of wins are not sustainable. I mean, it's not sustainable for Madrid. I haven't seen Barcelona play this badly and win a game for a long time. That's why I said it felt like I was watching Madrid. Wallah, it felt like I was watching Madrid because this is how we play. And if you're a Barcelona fan, I don't think you should have any sort of concerns with this kind of performance because it's a one-off. You haven't seen these kind of performances this season, maybe 1 or 2 few times, but it hasn't been consistent. So I don't think you should be panicked. I don't think you should panic really and truly. And also one more thing. In the watch-along, someone said very quickly before I asked you guys for your opinion. Someone said about Lamine Yamal. He said, I think Lamine Yamal will be greater than Messi when it's finished and done. Honestly speaking, I'm going to be so real. You know this disrespect. You know how disrespectful that is to Messi. You know how you cannot compare any player to Messi. The fact that you've got the guts and the audacity to say that Lamine Yamal can be as good as Messi or better. You know how disrespectful that is that you compare. I know Lamine Yamal is talented. Lamine Yamal will go down if he continues the way he's playing right now. He'll go down as one of the greatest of all time. But fam, Messi is on an island by himself. He's on an island by himself. You should feel, especially if a Madrid fan says it or if any other person says it, it's fine. But the fact, because it's, come on, bias, everything, X, Y, and Z. The fact that you're a Barcelona fan and you're saying that Bro, have some shame. The fact that you're that is, you might not have the awareness to think that it's a disrespect, but that is a disrespect because you're comparing a 17-year-old to the greatest ever. No one will be on his level. Talent-wise, ability-wise, accomplish-wise. The moment we see, my brother, Lamine Yamal doesn't even strike me as the person that will score 20 goals, 30 goals a season. The moment Lamine Yamal scores 91 goals, then you can have that. My brother, have some shame. And the fact that a Barcelona fan is saying this, to me is the baffling part. But, like I said, put down what you guys thought in the comments about the game, your prediction, your perception about the game. Don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back tomorrow with a video about how Real Madrid can survive with the Rudiger injury, which has now been confirmed that he's out for 3 weeks, which means he's also out for the playoffs games against Manchester City. All thanks to Carlo Ancelotti and Florentino Perez.